Hey, everyone! Welcome back. Today, we're diving into a critical and urgent topic, the plight of some of our planet's most endangered animals, so like and subscribe. The first animal is the Saola. The Saola is a critically endangered animal native to Vietnam and Laos that takes refuge in the evergreen forest of Annamite Range where it feeds on several plants. They are hard to study and observe because of their secluded lifestyle in a remote habitat, yet the Saola is critically endangered. The actual population size is not known, but it could be extremely small, no more than just a couple of hundreds. The biggest threats to the Saola are habitat loss due to logging and hunting. Various conservation groups and governments of Vietnam and Laos are being involved to preserve the Saola along with its habitat. Measures range from the creation of protected areas to patrolling against illegal hunting and educating people about them. The next animal is the Gharial. The Gharial is a crocodile with a long, pointed snout adapted for catching fish. Gharials reside in the rivers and their system across India's subcontinent, including Ganges, Brahmaputra, Indus basins. They like deep, rapid-moving rivers with sand banks for sunbathing. Gharials are categorized as critically endangered species by IUCN, with their primary threats to survival are habitat loss, fish stock depletion resulting from overfishing, and accidental entanglement in fishing gears. A number of conservation measures have also been put into place for the protection of gharials and their habitats. Such include creating protected areas, adoption of conservation breeding programs, and creating awareness on the need to conserve these unique reptiles. The next animal is the Kākāpō. The Kākāpō, or night parrots, is a critically endangered species of extremely large flightless nocturnal bird. It is believed that such behavior developed as an adaptation for avoiding predators and the opportunities created by daytime threats being absent. New Zealand Kākāpō are native birds which used to be widespread in this country, but their numbers have plummeted and it is now restricted to a few predator-free offshore islands, including the Kākāpō, one of most endangered parrot species in the world. Its survival is jeopardized mainly by habitat loss, introduced predators, and disease. Kākāpō conservation programs are wide-scaled, encompassing the processes of habitating restoration, pest control using traps or other methods to rid their environment off these invasive species, as well-managed breeder programs that focus on nurturing them. The next animal is the vaquita. The vaquita is a critically endangered species of porpoise that inhabits the northern Gulf of California area. The environment encompassing this region consists of a biologically rich and diverse marine habitat called Sea of Cortez. They live in shallow, turbid waters and are frequently associated with the totoaba fish presence. The vaquita population has significantly declined over recent years as a result of entanglements within illegal gill nets for harvesting the totoaba fish. The vaquita has been also listed as critically endangered by the IUCN due to illegal fishing and trade of totoaba swim bladders. Recent population estimates suggest that there are only a handful of individuals, probably less than 10 in number, left in the wild. The next animal is the hawksbill sea turtle. The hawksbill sea turtle is one of a number of critically endangered marine reptiles with its unique appearance and significant role in the ecosystem. These are found in typically tropical and subtropical warm waters along the Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Oceans. Habitat destruction, climate change, and pollution take their place among the threats to hawksbill turtles. These creatures dwell in coral reefs, rocky environments, or shallow waters where food is found, and nesting areas are suitable for survival of juveniles till they venture out on open sea. The most serious threat is illegal trade in products of hawksbill, such as its shell, which is beautiful and highly valued for manufacturing jewelry works. The main efforts in conservation are aimed at protecting the nesting sites, mitigation of bycatch, and addressing illegal trade in products made out on hawksbill turtles. The next animal is the Vancouver Island Marmot. The Vancouver Island Marmot is a critically endangered species of marmots found solely in alpine meadows and subalpine habitats on the island of Vancouver, Canada. Such indigenous mammals live at elevations from 600 to 1,500 meters. They usually make up one most rare population among ones already known within North America, where it was rated as the population declined to the critically low level in early 2000s when fewer than 30 marmots remained living wild. There are now many conservation programs and government agencies working on preserving and restoring Vancouver Island marmot populations. Some of the conservation measures are captive breeding and release, habitat recovery, monitoring of wild populations. The next animal is the Spix's macaw. The Spix's macaw is one of the rarest parrot species in the world in the list of critically endangered. The bird was once widely spread throughout Brazil on gallery forests along Rio São Francisco and its surroundings. Almost the entire wild population of this species suffered a serious decline mainly because of habitat loss and illegal trapping for these birds as pets. Deforestation, land conversion from natural habitats to agricultural fields are some major factors that led several Spix's macaws on their way downwards in terms of countable numbers. Loss of the Licuri palm habitat, in particular, has had a deleterious effect on their food source. The next animal is the Socorro isopod. The Socorro isopod is a marine arthropod that inhabits extreme conditions underneath hot springs coming from San Benedicto Island belonging to Revillagigedo archipelago situated in Mexico. The hydrothermal vents also emit hot mineral-rich water into the ocean, forming an interesting but challenging environment that is inhabited by San Benedicto Island. This special segregation of its habitat has resulted in specific adaptations only associated with this environment. Because the Socorro isopods are limited both in their distribution and habitats, they face threats from human activities that include underwater mining, which may interfere with the hydrothermal vent ecosystem. The next animal is the red-crowned roof turtle. The red-crowned roof turtle is a critically endangered species of freshwater turtle from South Asia, originally found in the Ganga and Brahmaputra river basins of India, Bangladesh, and Nepal. Currently, the National Chambal River Gharial Sanctuary in India has the largest remaining population. They are critically endangered due to habitat loss, hunting for meat and shells, accidental drowning in fishing nets, and water pollution. The red-crowned roof turtle plays an important role in its ecosystem by consuming aquatic plants and helping to maintain water quality. Its loss would have a significant impact on the health of freshwater rivers in South Asia. The last animal is the Bornean. The Bornean orangutan is one of the 3 species of orangutans, the great apes native to the rainforests of Southeast Asia. Bornean orangutans are found on the island of Borneo, which is divided among 3 countries: Indonesia, Malaysia, and Brunei. It is mostly solitary, and its home ranges for males are larger than that of females. The IUCN classifies the Bornean orangutans as an endangered species. The greatest threats to their survival are the loss of habitats as a result of deforestation, logging, and conversion of land for agriculture. The expansion of palm oil plantations is one major driver for habitat loss. This causes smaller orangutan habitats and man-animal conflicts to increase. Orangutans can also venture into agricultural areas to look for food, and this often leads to fights with the local people. And that's a wrap for today's video on the soon-to-be extinct animals. It's crucial that we come together to protect and preserve our planet's biodiversity. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family.